Welcome to Karaoke 45.
Well, hello.
Hey, everybody. What's going on?
Welcome to Karaoke 45. I'm Kristen.
I'm Doug.
And we're here at the Box Performance Space in downtown Albuquerque.
As you can see. Woo.
For Karaoke 45, which is a karaoke conversation. Let's bring in our bestie friends. Let's bring in Miss Carissa Mitchell.
Carissa.
Oh.
Hi, Kristen. Hello. We're going to bring in our special guest, Natalie Quasar. Hi, Natalie.
Hi, I was just shopping on Etsy.
Oh, excellent. What are you looking for? What was your search terms?
Boho wall art decor, modern white.
Excellent. Well, someone might be able to help you with that. Our special guest.
That seems like
Kevin Ransford.
All those terms describe me.
Except the white.
seems like macrame. Macrame.
What are you going to say? You going to say something?
Who?
Chris was going
Carissa.
to say something.
I was gonna say it seemed like macrame. White.
All right.
Boho.
I guess there's somebody at the door. I'll be right back.
Doug will be right back.
So you
While
guys
he's
carry on your
gone,
conversation.
We'll figure out what this show is all about. So, Karaoke Conversation, we're going to bring up our song titles for tonight. Tonight's theme is Disney villains, and so we're just going to have a conversation about our week, and if we say one of these song titles, then that person has to sing that song.
Do people come to the door? I'm very shocked by this.
I didn't know if this is a bit that you guys are like
Doug's
doing.
family in town, and they came by to say hello. So,
Oh, we're like, is there a surprise that we don't know about?
We're not
Surprise
supposed to
guest.
just go to people's doors right now.
I know. So we got all the song titles up, and let's see. We're gonna say hi to Angela Wilson. Hi, Angela.
Hey, Angela.
Hi, Angela.
Cool. Awesome. So
Natalie, what's happening with your camera?
There's a bug in here. inhale it when I do my song. So I'm just trying to take care of it.
Are they look like
Ignore
little
my
gnats?
quadrant.
Natalie said she had a topic like when we were like in our pre-show that she was like, I have to save it. I gotta save it.
It's true. The topic is there are surprisingly few Disney villain songs that are worth a dang, right?
It's so true. It's so true.
I feel
I call
I
dibs.
feel like there was a couple of good workarounds in here. Carissa.
Yeah. I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
I have to say too, like, there's also some really racist ones.
Yeah.
Yes, and sexually deviant.
Well, that's what. Well, right, because like all Disney villains are like supposed to be like gay, right? They're like sort of queer coded, right? So they're all like a little sinister and like sexually.
How else are kids gonna know not to trust these villains if they aren't flamboyant and effete?
Oh, good word. Good word. Doesn't that have that little triangle thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, and it was weird. There were way more, I thought, anyways, male villain songs than there were female villain songs. So that was the other thing. There have been other Disney female villains, but they don't have songs.
True.
Like Maleficent doesn't have a song.
Stepmother from Cinderella.
Yeah, it does not have a song. So yeah, I think that, and I found out doing my research for today, trying to pick a song, was that they did write a song for Yzma in Emperor's New Groove, but it was never in the movie.
What a waste.
You could have just done Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt.
Just have Eartha Kitt sing any of her old hits.
And then I was going to try to do the King song from Hamilton. Try to sneak that in because it was.
You'll be back. I'll be back. Yeah.
We could do the crab from.
Oh, dude, I tried several times. That song is so freaking hard.
Never
I
mind.
tried the Shiny.
Oh,
the
Shiny?
Shiny.
Oh,
Because it's like David Bowie and it's so many words. It was too much. I was like, I can't do this.
The rhythm of it changes like every, I don't know.
because that's not Pixar. That's just Disney, right?
Moana.
Yeah, Pixar doesn't do songs.
No, not really.
Okay.
No.
I think. Don't they have a musical coming out? I've heard.
Pixar?
Pixar. I think they're like doing their first musical ever. I think.
Oh,
I read that somewhere.
that'd be cool.
I could be wrong.
There's also a lot of like at least someone considers someone else a villain within the movie. So like Meg from Hercules, like could be considered a villain at times because she was sort of a foil.
Yeah. And
Gaston, Love is an Open Door. Like it's like that was the bad guy in the end. But
Looking for a karaoke version of Castle in Spain, which was from Babes in Toyland. Ray Berger is singing. Bolger is singing to a net full of channel. And I think she's supposed to be like a solid 15, and he's like maybe 70. He's here to marry him. He's like,
it was the Scarecrow, right?
Yeah, if you marry me, you won't have to pay the rent or something like that. I don't know.
One of the
Seems like a good deal.
that I listened to today was from Pete's Dragon called Every Little Piece.
Oh, I tried to find that one too. I did because it's horrifying. It's horrifying. I want to take this dragon and like dismember it, right?
Sell each piece for something and make money off of every little piece of Pete's Dragon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does the witch from Sword in the Stone have a song?
Mad Madam Mim, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That would have been a good one.
Mad Madam Mim.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mad Madam Mim.
I stand by one of my favorite scenes in all of Disney lore is in Sword in the Stone when they turn into squirrels and that like fat woman squirrel is like chasing Merlin and she's like all highly sexualized.
Yes.
It's the best. Ooh, my dinner's here.
Hilarious.
Oh, nice. Oh, look at that. It just gets handed to you.
Potatoes,
What
what
is
is it?
it?
Potatoes do you have today?
Spring rolls. I don't always have potatoes.
What form of potatoes are you eating?
Okay.
I also saw the Phony King of England from Robin Hood. That was also a contender, but I couldn't find a karaoke version.
Oodalally, oodalally.
Golly, what did they?
Yeah. So I don't know.
There's more people here.
So you have people there,
They're gonna watch
and
it.
they're watching it live. Those poor people have to watch it live.
Anyway,
But they'll only hear our side of the conversation. So
They better
those
be
poor
prepared.
people.
I said,
Oh,
I don't want you guys
good,
to come.
good.
I didn't want you guys to come. And then my mom stepped in.
No, I did it already.
You pulled a me.
I'm
Classic
gonna have a
Krissa.
roll.
Oh, okay.
Classic Krissa.
I get it. Okay, all right. I wasn't listening. I wasn't listening. I never thought hyenas essential. The crude and unspeakably plain. But maybe a glimmer of potential. If allies, aversions, and brains. This song is slowed down or what?
No.
Can everybody hear me? Is it good or is it broken?
Tell us if our volume is good.
I know that your powers of retention are as wet as the warthog's backside. But think as you are, pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expression. The lights are not on all upstairs, but you're talking kings and succession. Even you can't be caught unawares. So prepare for the chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news. A shining new era is tiptoeing nearer.
And where do we teacher?
Just listen to teacher. I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded when at last I'm given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared. Be prepared.
Yeah, be prepared. Yeah, we'll be prepared for what?
The death of the king.
Why?
No fool, we're gonna kill him. And Simba too.
Great idea. Who needs the key?
Idiot. There will be a king. I will be king.
You said.
Shh, stick with me, and you will never go hungry again.
Yeah.
Soon be connected to the king who'll be all time adored. Of course, quid pro quo, you're expected to take certain duties on board. The future is littered with prizes, and though I'm the main addressee, the point that I must emphasize is you won't get a sniff without me. So prepare for the coup of the century. Be prepared for the murkiest gas. Meticulous planning, tenacity spanning, decades of denial is simply why I will be king undisputed, respected, saluted, and seen for the wonder I am. Yes, my teeth and ambitions are fed. Be prepared. Yes, my teeth and ambitions are fed. Be prepared. All right.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Live audience.
Live audience. What? How?
Soon we will have many people here.
Someday.
Yeah,
That would
someday,
be
someday.
lovely.
I think Scar is a great villain.
I think so too.
He's misunderstood. He reminds me of Prince Charles.
Okay.
He should be king by now,
Elaborate.
right?
Well, because his mom's still alive. So
Yeah, because that
He's
girl,
not
that
going
woman,
to-
is just, she's just hanging on just out of spite.
she might not ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't she born the same year as like Marilyn Monroe?
Mm-hmm.
I heard that the other day and my mind was exploded.
Yeah, isn't it weird to think of like what Marilyn Monroe might be like if she were still
She's
alive?
still alive.
She'd be the
How
same,
old would she be?
She'd be the same age as Queen.
90 something. 92, 94.
That's
weird.
old.
Poor Marilyn.
Poor Marilyn.
Poor Marilyn.
I was like, no,
So I had a good setup going, but I wasn't paying attention. That right?
Yeah,
no, you missed it.
you missed it. I heard Natalie say it, and I was like, no.
I was distracted. Ugh.
Anne Frank was born the same year as Martin Luther King Jr.
What?
Oh,
Wow.
I knew that.
What did you Google? Celebrities born the same?
No, I Googled Anne Frank and then I had to adapt. I had heard it somewhere. It's like just like I had heard that I like those things because you think that some stuff is like super long ago and
it's
not
that long ago.
I think Johnny Depp and I have the same birthday and same year.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's a nice one to share a birthday with. You also have the same birthday as Natalie Portman.
that's right. I do.
Yeah.
And Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
Natalie Portman?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
She's
not
not the same age
Same
as-
birthday.
Oh, I was like, girl.
Just
Come
She
on.
looks good for 56.
my birthday
I am.
and Kirk's is June 9th. So our days,
right.
our days are a day apart from each other.
Right.
I think I share a birthday with the actress who plays Cersei in Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Lena
Lena Headey.
Hetty.
Headey.
She was always my favorite. They did her wrong.
Doug and I only watched the very last.
I only
episode.
watched the last 2 episodes of Game of Thrones.
And those were the worst.
I'm like, you know what? I'm going out all out.
Right. And I was watching it with them and I had watched everything and I was like,
As things were happening,
oh,
Here's and we're just like,
no.
good or bad.
I look over at Chris. I was like, people are like upset about this, right? This is like a thing, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And like it's not you can't even go back and
Outrage.
watch it anymore. Because like you know that the ending is so bad that it's not worth the journey. Like they really screwed it up.
The whole time I'll be like, that dragon burned that throne.
Yeah.
I'll just know it at this point.
This is dragon understands symbolism.
It's
So
Smarter than all of us.
I remember when the one dragon got shot and landed in the ice, and they pulled it out of the ice and made it an ice dragon. That's
And then
pretty
it was
cool.
like his eyes were like,
Yeah,
blurry.
but then I was sad because I have like animal sadness problems. Like I can watch people get killed all day long, but if like an animal is even just sort of has their feelings hurt, I get very upset.
Well, how's Disney movies for you then?
The worst. I couldn't get brave at all because I was like a mom problems and animal sadness.
So I guess there's like there's an internet thing. It's like Dodo or something like that. Have you seen these Dodo videos? And they're all like little videos like, oh, this poor little dog was abandoned.
Oh, the dodo. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the
And we
worst.
had to save him. And I'm just like, oh, please, yes. You have to save this little dog. I have to wait to find out
Right?
what's going to happen with him.
Yeah. You always have to. You always
He
have to
only
find
has
out.
one leg. What's going to happen
Oh,
to this guy?
I
I
think
saw one.
But
Oh, it was a video. I think it was on TikTok, and there's like a cat mom, and she has a litter of kittens, and then they have a new kitten that was abandoned, and she just comes up and like grabs it and puts it as part of her litter, and just like immediately accepted it as one of her litter, and it was very sweet.
You know who's a bitch to animals? you know who that Cruella DeVille. I hate
Oh, I was genuinely like, who's he gonna out right now?
There's no way to do that except for that, right?
Horrible. Cruella DeVille. If she doesn't scare you, she doesn't. My thing is bad. It was lagging. Cruella DeVille. The curl of her lips, the ice in her stare. Our children and children had better beware. Look out for the elephant. It's like the devil. After coming to the shot, you come to realize you feel a kind of eye watching you from underneath the rock. Vampire bat, this inhuman beast. He ought to be locked up and never released. The world was such a wholesome place until Cruella, Cruella de Vil. 2 minutes of infinite. Cruella de Vil, she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. To see her is to take a sudden chill. Cruella de Vil, color of her lips, ice in her stare. Innocent children had better beware. She's like a spider waiting for the king. Look out for Cruella de Vil. First you think Cruella is the devil. After time has worn away the shock, you come to realize you've seen her kind of eyes, watching you from underneath the rock. Vampire back. It's in your window. You ought to be outside and not the land. The world was such a wholesome place to see. Cruella. Even here. You better leave it.
I don't know.
I think that's a good song.
You can say those words.
First thing you thought was she's the dean of me. Wow. I need to mention she's got some doggone bad intentions. I mean, let's face it, a person like her could really ruin your whole day.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo!
Oh my God.
They really turned that into a whole song.
Yeah.
And now they're going to turn it into a whole movie.
That's
That's
right.
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 Delicious.
That's it. We do have a few people out there watching right now. What is who's out
We
there?
keep fluctuating. We've had up to like 18.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
That's fantastic.
Yes, Angela says there are no songs from Game of Thrones.
Oh, she
Yeah.
doesn't. Yeah, no songs from Game of
The
Thrones.
Reigns of Castamere.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or is she saying she doesn't want us to do songs?
I think she doesn't want us to do songs from Game
Okay,
of
good.
Thrones. I think
We
that's
wouldn't
fair.
dream of it.
That's valid.
Would not ever dream of doing songs from Game of
I have
Thrones.
to say, I think the new Cruella de Vil movie is not going to be good, and I think
No.
Emma Stone was the wrong choice to play Cruella de Vil.
Who would have been the right choice?
Yeah, tell us.
Either Kate Blanchett or no one.
Okay, let's
Tilda
let
Swinton.
me pick somebody. Ready? This is going to be a good one.
You think Kate Blanchett or no one?
No, well, that's his choice, but
Okay,
my
who's
choice.
your choice?
I'm going to say Nicole Kidman.
Okay, yeah, I could see
What do you
that.
think about that?
I mean, she did a great job as a villain in Paddington.
Uh-huh.
That's
I didn't see Paddington. I didn't know that.
Doug.
I did because Colin Firth had a voice in it, right? Or he was in it with Colin
He
Firth
was
in it?
going to be the voice of Paddington, but they
Oh, that's right.
replaced him with Ben Whishaw.
Who is the White Witch?
Tilda.
Oh, Tilda Swinton.
Her.
Also
Yeah.
Fab.
That's what I said. Yeah.
But I think it's if it's an origin story, it needs to be someone younger.
We don't need an origin story.
Well, and that's the whole
I
thing.
want to write an origin story for Mary Poppins, but have it be dark like Batman Begins.
Oh.
So someone help me do that because I want to make that happen.
He's thrown
Nice.
into a well filled with umbrellas.
Yeah,
No,
like
it's
she
like-
is the orphan, right? Like she is neglected and she becomes what she didn't have.
Right.
See, I like that, but I think most origin stories it ends up being like a really unsatisfying answer to like why they are how they are. When like just imagining why did Cruella turn out the way she is, like
Yeah.
it's more interesting than whatever Disney's gonna come up with.
See, her parents were dogs who killed human children.
There we go. Now I would watch that.
That would be good.
That could be it.
Yes.
Is your family enjoying this, Doug?
Yes, they're all sitting right
They're
over
sitting
there.
on the stage.
There they are over there.
Hi, Dex fan.
No, they can't see you.
You can't do a camera on them?
Can they see us?
We've
The
got
temper.
all of our cameras are. Well, that one. No, we can turn that one on and see Gabe.
I
There's
feel
a-
sorry for them. They can't see
Hold on.
it.
This is Gabe. Here we go.
That's Gabe.
Hey,
Hey, Gabe.
Hi, Gabe.
You're back to-
there's a home video we have. We have very few home videos because it was like, you know, the late 80s and whatever. My parents are Luddites, but there's like one home video we have. And like every time that I am on camera, I'm like 2 years old and I'm like, can you see me? Like I can't get it. I'm just like, can you,
Is this the right
am I on
angle?
TV? Like I don't understand what's happening, but
And she still does it.
I still don't know. Am I on?
Yes.
I was reminded of a story. You were saying you took some kids to ALT and they were like, "Was the movies?" So kids, they don't understand plays so much. And there was one day we were doing a show here in the box. It was, I believe it was Annie, and so we were videotaping it so that we could give it to the cast. And then as the show starts, all the little girls start coming on stage, and one of them was jump roping. And you hear somebody that was right next to the camera, little kid say, "Mommy, are those the little elves?" And she's like, "No." So it's, "Where's the elves?" There's no, shh.
Mom's like, there are no elves.
And then finally, then another little kid, and he's like, "Is that the little elf?" There are no elves in this. There are no elves in this. So you just hear the kid through the opening of the show, just like, "Where are the elves?
He was promised elves.
Are those the little elves?"
I love being open about confusion though. I've really embraced that in my 30s, just being like, I don't know what's happening. Can someone please clarify? Just like, oh,
Clear this up for me right now.
Definitely.
yeah, we could go on and I can sit here and nod, or someone can just enlighten me because I'm in the dark 90% of the time just because I'm whatever eating spring rolls. So
We went and saw Legally Blonde at Pokejoy when it toured, and I watched it for like 20, 30 minutes. And I guess I didn't understand what it was based on. And then all of a sudden I was like, "Oh, Legally Blonde. This is based on Legally Blonde." I was watching Clueless.
He thought he said Clueless.
I thought, "Where's the
blonde
little
girl
dog?"
in a cute dress.
I was like, "What? This is not following the storyline of Clueless."
Not at all.
It's like,
Oh, Legally Blonde.
"Oh, it's Legally Blonde."
We get to intermission, and we were sitting apart from each other because there were some people between us. And Doug leans forward, and he's like, "Oh, Legally Blonde." I was like, "Oh,
I get it now.
Yeah, it makes sense now. This is based on Legally Blonde. I get it.
got it."
I liked when you were singing that song a couple weeks ago and you realized that it was the whole holidays throughout the year.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. It's the whole year.
No summer rain.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just can't get over these poor people that are watching you guys and they can't see what's going on.
They're
They're people.
all talking. They're just talking. They're hanging out.
They're watching.
I have
They're
such
missing
bad
it.
recognition. So I worked at Moss, which is just down the street from the box, right?
Yeah.
And I was a server there. And I have such bad recognition that after work, we went over to Baruno and I'm sitting there and I'm like, "Oh, there's, Rudy from work and, hey, how you doing?" And then there's this guy sitting with him and I'm like, "Hey, I know that guy. Where's that guy from?" It's like literally a cook at Moss who like walked over 10 minutes after me. But because he wasn't in his outfit, I could not recognize him. Like, "You're from the thing." And he's like, "From work 5 minutes ago."
I feel like that's how I am now when I see people, but they're wearing masks, and I'm like, I think that's my
Is that
but I don't know if I can recognize them just from their eyes. Like, I'm not sure. I try to guess.
Yeah. I just.
It's hard. It's hard to like. It's harder to recognize people because of the mask, and then it's also like if you think it's them, like, do you go up and talk to them, like in the store or something, or is it just
I saw somebody that I absolutely knew and could have talked to, and I decided and this is today. I was like, the rule is don't talk to them.
I think that's right.
Move on.
Asks, all that we're going to say is, so how's it going? Good, hanging in there. Keep my head above water. Just making ends meet. Yeah, crazy times. So I was like, you know what? The rule is don't talk to him.
Let everyone off the hook.
Yeah,
it's great.
We're all gonna say the same thing.
That's right. We're all just poor unfortunates.
There it is.
It was getting close a few times. Carissa, I saw you trying to get it in there.
I almost did it once, and I was like, no, too early.
I need someone to do Ariel's dialogue for me.
Someone do.
I'll do it.
My dear sweet child, that's what I do. That's what I live for. To help unfortunate merfolk like yourself. Poor souls with no one else to turn to.
Drinks time.
I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the light, and made a switch. True, yes. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And here lately, please don't laugh, I use it on behalf of the miserable, the lonely, and depressed. Pathetic. Poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed. Poor unfortunate soul, so sad, so true. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying, spells, Ursula, please, and I help them. Yes, I do. Now it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price, and I'm afraid I had to rake them across the coal. Oh, yes, I've had the odd complaint, but on the whole, I've been a saint for those poor unfortunate souls. Have we got a deal?
If I become a human, I'll never be with my father or sisters again.
But you'll have your man. Life's full of tough choices, isn't it? Oh, and there is one more thing. We haven't discussed the subject of payment.
But I don't have...
I'm not asking much, just a token, really a trifle. What I want from you is your voice.
But without my voice, I wouldn't...
You have your looks, your pretty face, and don't underestimate the importance of body language. The men up there don't like a lot of blabber. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Guess you'll find they much prefer a girl who doesn't say a word. And after all, you're what is idle, proud, and poor. Come on, they're not all that impressed with conversation. True gentlemen avoid it when they can. True. But they'll dote and swoon at dawn on a lady who's withdrawn. It's she who holds her tongue who gets her man. Come on, you poor unfortunate soul. Go ahead. Make your choice. I'm a very busy woman, and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. Poor unfortunate soul, it's sad, but true. If you want to cross the bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. And go ahead and sign the scroll. Lots of dots, and now I've got her voice. The boss is on a roll. It's poor unfortunate soul.
Evan, I just realized your shirt is Ursula colors.
That's why I wore it.
I love it. I love it. Did you guys hear about when Ursula's head fell off the Little Mermaid ride at Disneyland?
No.
And it kept going, like it was still singing, but the head was like completely off the body, like hanging there.
There is an awesome person watching the show right now. Someone by the
Marie.
Marie, how's it
Hi,
going?
Marie.
Marie, you should bring these people in for your projects because they're amazing.
I can play Ursula in any role.
And I Ariel in any role.
Yeah, I can play Ursula or Ariel.
Oh, Doug, you'd be such a good Ursula.
Oh, you would.
Oh, to be fair, you'd also be a good Sebastian.
Oh,
Aw.
true.
Um,
Thank you. That's very
I want
nice.
to play
I
That's range.
agree with you, Natalie.
Ed Tornado.
side characters. Hyenas, I can play Scuttle. I could play.
I think we could do the whole thing just with the 5 of us.
You know, when Doug was singing Be Prepared, I was like, we have some really good hyena action going on in just this little
That's
quadrant
right.
box. So
We did. Hyenas.
No king, no king. La 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 la.
Awesome.
That was great, Kevin.
Oh, thank you.
Hmm.
That's
Has anybody watched any good movies? Any good movies or bad movies? We watched King Kong versus Godzilla.
oh.
Godzilla
Not good.
versus King Kong.
who won? No one.
Just tell me.
Box office? I don't know.
Definitely not the people in Japan or China or
Yeah.
Hong Kong. Definitely not the people in Hong Kong.
Yeah, they've got all
They
the
lost.
buildings.
That was almost racist, Kristen. Be careful.
She caught it.
It was Hong Kong.
I watched a documentary about Tina Turner on HBO.
Oh, how was that? Painful?
Like the first half is rough, but then like
Oh.
once she gets free from Ike and
Ike.
she like
Mhm.
builds
Rolling.
herself up. That was with Ike.
She's like, we don't need another hero.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
That's from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
That's right. And wasn't she like in New Jersey, like with her hands up against the fence looking at New York, like in her video for that? Or was that a different video? Oh, no, that was.
That's What's Love Got to
You
Do
must,
with It.
yeah. Never mind. I love that.
She looks
The
so
fence-
good in that.
Yeah, so good.
She has like a denim jacket and like a tight
Top.
black dress.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want that to be my summer look.
Oh, my God. I love her.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that they're doing documentaries of people that are alive right now. I mean, because they just did Linda Ronstadt.
Linda Ronstadt.
Right?
Oh,
Really good. one.
oh,
That was good.
I want to
should
sing
watch
Blue Bayou.
oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is that a song?
It's a Linda Ronstadt song.
Right, but
Okay, Natalie, you said it like it was a song.
I said I want to sing Blue Bayou. I don't know any other songs by Linda Ronstadt, so we should do a
Oh, you know
Linda
lots of
Ronstadt
songs.
night
You
where we
know
all
lots.
sing Blue Bayou.
Just different interpretations.
we should do a theme
Her
of
catalog is cute.
different bodies of water, and then you can sing Blue Bayou. There we go.
Bodies of Water is fun.
Water
I
theme.
like those
Islands in the
outside the box
Stream.
themes.
Islands in the Stream. Blue Bayou.
Probably Aruba,
River
Jamaica.
by Bruce Springsteen.
Wow.
Look of the Bay.
Mm-hmm.
That's one.
There we go. I don't know.
Is there a song about Lake Erie?
Big wheels keep on turning. Proudberry keep on burning.
It's not really a body of water, but
I thought it was like
It's the boat, isn't it?
so
Yeah.
Bodies of
in
water.
a body of water.
we could sing
Yeah,
about
songs
that
about
boat that got
rivers,
stuck in the Suez
Lakes.
Canal.
That'd be good times. Yes. They should write a song about
My Heart Will Go On.
Oh yeah.
Sort of.
You know, I don't have cable. The thing I miss about like scrolling channels is that like finding something and you're just be like, I'll watch this instead of
Yeah.
actively looking for something.
Yeah.
Like, just seeing what's on. If
Yeah.
Titanic was on, I would always watch it. I would be like, yep,
Right.
this is
Yeah.
this is it. We're gonna watch Titanic.
You're just
If
gonna
like the holiday is on, I'll always stop and watch the holiday.
Yes. The holiday, Titanic, I will definitely.
All right, so maybe one of our themes should be because we've already got all this theme for water, but what if it was like songs about space
Ooh.
Yes.
or a spaceship?
Everyone's gonna do Major Tom.
Rocket Man.
Oh,
There's some good choices there. And there was
Star Boy.
There's probably more songs than there are still in Disney.
Probably. There were not many to choose from. So
just surprising.
I'm glad I picked mine last week before
You
anyone
did.
else.
You're like, I call it.
Mine.
Dibs. I was like, oh man,
Chips.
we should have all just sang that same song.
I
That would've been hilarious.
there are no rules.
We can make it what we want.
Yeah, so King Kong, that was a bust.
Yeah.
It was just like, ugh, I don't know about movies anymore. I'm just tired of them, I guess.
Wow.
I really like Sound of Metal. That was really, really good.
I've heard of that. I've heard that's good.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know.
It was really good.
Now, Bob Odenkirk's movie's supposed to be pretty good. That's
I know, I
good
haven't
thing.
seen it.
That's right.
He's the new action hero.
I do understand that he does want to be here on opening night. So anybody that's out there, the word is that Bob Odenkirk wants to be here on opening night. Now, I could just be saying that right now for the first time, but who knows?
You weren't. You said it last week.
That's
Put
true.
up Gabe's comment because I am going to absolutely say yes to this. I will. I've been trying to squeeze in Old Country for. I need to do some Colin Baton Rouge is what I need to do.
Ooh.
Did Dolly Parton, but maybe it could just be wide open.
Yeah, we should just do
Wide open spaces.
Wide open spaces. The Chicks.
The Chicks. I
want
like
to
the
sing
Chicks.
Goodbye. Was it Goodbye Earl?
Yes, also
Yeah.
by the Chicks.
That one I want to. Yeah, that's a fun.
Okay, I got dibs on The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Is that one of those 15-minute long songs?
Yes.
It's all instrumental.
I was thinking a fun theme could be like, what's a song by an artist that you think is underrated?
Ooh.
And it's like
Oh.
they don't get enough recognition, in your opinion.
Garth Brooks.
So let's go with that. Let's go with that right now. So what is yours?
Mine would either be Carly Rae Jepsen or Kate
Everyone
Bush.
loves her. What are you talking about?
Yeah, not enough.
She's
But Kate Bush probably, because she really is underrated.
could definitely be. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know-
go, Natalie. Go.
I was going to say, I would actually say Garth Brooks, but not because of his music, but because of his stance. Like, he won't have any of his music on a streaming platform because he doesn't believe that it pays artists enough. And he has held out, like, all this time. He could have made, like, however much money from being on, like, Spotify or whatever, but he won't do it because he doesn't believe in it. And I think that's something.
That's
Taylor
solid.
Swift did that for a while.
I learned
Yeah, I was
something
going to
today.
say Taylor Swift did that for a long time.
I learned that.
Yeah.
Edie Brickell. I like her a lot.
Oh,
I don't know who that is.
The new
I know her.
She's
She's
she put
good.
out like maybe 2 albums, and
She
then
was
I
married to Paul Simon for a while.
Paul Simon, and he was a dick to her or something like that.
He was married to Carrie Fisher too. How did he get so many
He
awesome
liked it.
women to marry him?
Women liked his music.
He's a small man.
He's a small man. I saw a video of him showing his process of how he wrote Bridge Over Troubled Water. Did
saw
anyone
that.
see that? It was really interesting.
Was
It
it?
was.
Hmm.
Goodness.
All right, nobody talk right now. Nobody say anything.
I can trying to get these songs in a thing and I can't do it. I'm weak.
We're
No.
supposed to.
I had one a while back for one of Natalie's, and now it's gone. We passed it. I can't get back to it.
Okay, so did I ever tell you about this woman that I was dating once? And she really had me wrapped around her little finger.
Mm-hmm.
Like anything she said, I did.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I don't get it. I said, what's happening here? And she looked me in the eyes because you know what's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
Mother knows best.
Yeah.
That's what he's getting to. He's getting to that.
She said it.
You were going to get to her?
I wasn't dating my mom. That's gross. What about?
Ew, don't.
Natalie, what's happening?
Carissa said it before
Carissa
me.
Natalie song? All right, then we're doing Natalie's song.
She
All right, here we
said,
go.
"Mama knows best." What?
I need someone to be Rapunzel towards the end.
I think we're going to do that.
Kevin,
You want to go outside? Why, Rapunzel? Look at you, as fragile as a flower. Still a little sapling, just a sprout. You know why we stay up in this tower?
I know.
That's
but
right, to keep you safe and sound, dear. Yes, I always knew this day was coming. Knew that soon you'd want to leave the nest. Soon, but not yet. Just be pet. Mother knows best. Mother knows best. Listen to your mother. It's a scary world out there. Mother knows best. One way or another, something will go wrong, I swear. Ruffians, thugs, poison ivy, quicksand, cannibals and snakes, the plague.
no, but
Also large bugs, men with pointy teeth. And stop no more, you'll just upset me. Mother's right here. Mother will protect you. Darling, here's what I suggest. If the drama is mama, mother knows best. Go ahead, get trampled by a rhino. Go ahead, get mugged and left for dead. Me, I'm just your mother, what do I know? I only bathed and changed and nursed you. Go ahead and leave me, I deserve it. Let me die alone here, be my guest. When it's too late, you see, just wait. Mother knows best. Mother knows best. Take it from your mumsy. On your own, you won't survive. Sloppy, underdressed, immature, clumsy. We will eat you up alive. Gullible, naive, positively grubby, gifty, and a bit, well, big. Thus I believe, get kind of chubby. I'm just saying, 'cause I love you. And I understand. Mother's here to help you. All I have is one Rapunzel,
Yes.
don't ever ask to leave this tower again.
Ooh.
Yes, mother.
I love you very much, dear.
I love you more.
I love you more. Don't forget it. You'll regret it. Mother knows best.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Very
Excellent.
good. Wow.
That was so
so
good.
good.
You have a big range, Natalie. I like that.
That was awesome.
I
I was born to just be Mother Gothel. That's all it is. Just a good role. It's just a good part.
I remember seeing Tangled. When I first saw Tangled, I didn't know who sang that song, and I was like, "This has to be like some grand dame Broadway like woman that's been singing for years and years." So it was.
Rapunzel's mom in Into the Woods. She has a good song in that. doesn't
Yes,
she?
she has
The witch.
The Witch. Mm-hmm. She's
The
got
Witch.
a couple of really great songs.
She
sings "Children Will Listen."
She's like singing about like tangerines and
Oh, the
peas
rap,
and-
the rap.
Oh.
Eating. Yes, that's a good one.
Yeah, I like that.
Mhm.
Yes. We've done Into the Woods Junior. And Into the Woods Junior is just the first act. And we love to tell the kids after we've done the show. It's like, so basically what happens next, guys,
And the
is
second
the
act of the
baker's
show
wife has an affair.
with the
And
prince.
then she's killed. And they kill the narrator. They're like, what is this?
Eyes. Like, what?
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
They produced Into the Woods, the movie, a live action one, so we could have done songs from that.
No, that's not legit, dude.
Why is that not
That's
legit?
cheating.
Why is that cheating?
Because it's not a Disney.
But it is
Villain.
Disney. Disney produced it.
Not at first.
No, I guess not. Oh.
Yeah, but they own everything now.
They own everything. We could have sang songs from
Any song.
The
Avengers.
Muppet Show.
We could have sang the Hulk song.
There's so many songs from Avengers.
We could have sang that Loki song.
Mhm. Most definitely. The Loki song.
Loki's on Thor Ragnarok.
Yes, he is.
Yes. Good job.
That's the one Natalie
Is that your favorite Avenger movie?
It's the only one I've seen.
It's the best one.
I love Thor Ragnarok. It's a lot of fun. I
Yeah.
think it's
Super fun.
blast.
We went at the beginning of quarantine last year. We went on a Taika Waititi binge and watched everything. That
The Hunt for the Wilder People is the best.
so good. Have you
So
watched
good.
Boy?
I don't know if we've seen. I don't think I saw a boy.
Is that the one he's in the mountains, or is that the one?
That's Hunt for the Wilder
Okay,
People.
all right, yeah.
That kid is in King Kong versus Godzilla. It's
Is
very
he really?
yes.
Yeah, he's in everything now.
Good for him.
But he was excellent in what's the movie with Ryan Reynolds that he's in with him? Deadpool 2. He's excellent in Deadpool 2.
Ricky Baker.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's not his name.
Mhm.
So what I was going to say,
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
girl.
I'm so sorry.
She said, you know what happened, and then she said, I put a spell on you.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
We got this.
That's what she ended up saying.
I'm sorry.
And then bring up my camera, por favor.
This is a great choice.
Bossy! I'm going to try my best, guys. I don't have Bette
You got
Midler
this.
range. I apologize.
You got it.
I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. You can't stop the things I do. I ain't lying. Oh, it's been 300 years, right down to the day. Now the witch is back, and there's hell to pay. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. I'm singing that view. Okay. Hello, Sam. My name's Winifred. What's your fun? I put a spell on you, and now you're gone. Miami fell on you, and it was strong. Your physical life have all been cursed because of all the witches working. I'm the worst. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. If you don't believe, you better get superstitious. That's my sister. Put a spell on you. Oh, we can't spell? I don't know if that's that. I put a spell on you. Sister, I say into high, alpha, maybe up and high. In Kama, Koriyama. And he, ha, he, say, he,
Woo! I love it.
That was short and
Short
sweet.
and sweet.
Totally have that range.
Thank you.
You killed it. That was awesome.
There's a really great video of a little boy who's like 5, like nailing this song.
Oh
on
yeah, I've
YouTube.
seen that. I've seen
Yeah,
that.
really great.
Nice.
Oh my god, they're inspired.
So me and Doug and Carissa dressed up like the Sanderson sisters a couple Halloweens ago, and I played Winifred, and it was the best night ever.
Perfect.
It was.
I
And
was-
I had never seen the movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie, and I was like, "What the heck, guys?" I'm curious. I was like,
Wait, so who is Sarah Jessica Parker and who was Kathy Najimy?
Doug was Sarah Jessica Parker.
I was Kathy Najimy.
Okay.
I wanted to be the Bette Midler character, and then Kristen got all like,
No.
I think I should be her. That's not fair. So then I ended up having to be Sarah Jessica.
We all
Parker.
switched parts because
Sarah
Kristen was going to be Sarah Jessica Parker. I think at one point we all switched.
Right.
And
We were-
And then we had two parties to go to, and the first party, Doug put makeup on, but he still had his Van Dyke. And then the next night, didn't you shave for
Like,
the second party?
I was like, I did not look. I looked really unattractive. So I shaved, and I think I looked worse.
And he was totally attractive.
He's like, I want to feel pretty, and we had fake nails.
I didn't say I
all
want to
of-
feel pretty. I didn't say I want to feel pretty.
It's okay to want to feel pretty.
No, I just knew that I looked really not. Yeah. So I
But
was
Doug had ripped all his fake nails off by the time we got to the end of it. He was like, nope.
Hard work being a woman.
Okay, so we got through all our songs. Yes. So what do we want to do for our theme for next week's show?
Does anybody out there have a suggestion?
Anybody out there that's watching?
Yeah.
We've had lots of things about space, bodies of water,
Mm-hmm.
We've
country.
mentioned many.
A lot of ideas tonight.
What was it? Underrepresented,
Underrated artists.
underappreciated. Yeah.
Based on our own perceptions of underration.
Mhm.
Yes.
Underration.
Haven't done songs from the 20s.
Charleston. Oh, no,
We're in the money. That's all I can do.
I think we should do our country night.
business.
I think we should do country music for next week.
Okay,
Because
country.
we've like
let's
What, Chris?
Can you narrow it down?
We can narrow it
No,
down.
let's not narrow it
or
down.
not.
Country's a hard one unless you were like, I was raised with country, so I'm very familiar with it. But if you're not, then like I think leaving it open is better because you can have more to choose from. But
Or just to annoy Kevin, we should do 90s.
90s country, which is my wheelhouse. Kevin doesn't know who Shania Twain is, okay?
I've heard of her.
To me.
How
Man.
about we
I
narrow
just-
it down to be a country, and it's songs about he or she who done me wrong. Country songs.
Done me
That still
wrong.
doesn't
That's
narrow
every
it
country
down.
song.
Not still too vague.
Well, I like if it's wide because then like you could do like old country.
Yeah.
Let's
Want
just
to do that?
We're
More
doing country
contemporary.
music.
Should we
We'll call it old or new country.
The new country.
How about songs that have been featured on Hee Haw?
I'm a picking. I'm a grinning.
I think every country song's been on Hee Haw.
Not any current or new, because he has not on.
Okay. All right.
Has anyone ever been to the Nashville Country Music Museum?
No.
No, I've been to the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got 2 floors, and the first floor is all like Buck Owens and all those really cool guys, and then you go downstairs, and then it's Garth Brooks and stuff, and it's like there's like this palpable change when you go down the stairs. It's very interesting.
Huh.
But
Cool.
What does it mean when people
Not
say
interesting.
diamonds and denim? What is that? Diamonds and denim. Is that a style of country, or is that just like a way to get people into the bar?
I don't know if I've ever heard that expression.
I think it's to like you should dress in diamonds and denim to go to the country western bar. I think it's like fancy dress.
It's a
country.
dress code.
I think. I don't know.
Is it like rhinestone diamonds, like bedazzled leather or bedazzled like country
Denim
jacket?
jacket? Yeah, I think so. All right, well, we got to get going because the One Night Stanleys are up next. So you want to stick around for some comedy improv from
At
the
8
One Night
o'clock?
Stanleys at 8 p.m. And we will be back next week with country music. And
We're
that's
calling it
awesome.
country western.
Country western music.
Country
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti
Country
western.
western.
It can also be about spaghetti.
Song-
Oh God!
I will accept spaghetti or
Country.
On top of Old Smoky. Okay.
All right.
Right, guys. Well, thanks so
I'll
much
be singing Ennio Morricone.
to Karaoke 45 this week. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Were you gonna do the
Bye.
dun dun? No.
What am I doing? What?
I
No.
guess
Okay.
we're just
Bye.
saying
Bye. 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 Bye.
Really?
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.